Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm John, I collect cards. It's Friday night, August 12th. You see some 1956 cards in front of you and a few Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary packs in the 1952 design. So we're going to take a few minutes and have some 50s fun. But before I dive into that, I just wanted to just mention it to, as you probably know by now, a few hours ago, earlier today, or maybe late during the day, Fernando Tatis got hit with an 80-game suspension for PEDs. I couldn't believe when I read that. I was like, wow. I was like, is that for real? And then, yeah, sure enough. All I'll say about that, and I don't really offer too many opinions on my channel. I try to play it pretty straight, but all I'll say is if I was a betting man, and I don't have an account with a sports book or anything, but if I was ever in Vegas or something like that, or if I had gone to Atlantic City for the National, I definitely would have made a few wagers at the sports book. But if I was a betting man in that regard, I would not be surprised if Fernando Tatis is your National League most valuable player in 2023. I think he's going to come back gangbusters next year because, needless to say, he's got a lot to prove. So good luck to the Padres the rest of the year. They've got obviously some other big stars on that team, and if they do make it to the playoffs, we'll see if they can make some noise. So that's all I have to say about that. But going to take it back to the 50s here. And what I wanted to just mention is that I picked up my first three 1956 Topps cards today. The 56 set is not one of my favorite designs. I know it's a favorite for a lot of collectors in vintage. It is pretty cool the way they do have some of the, the action, renderings, I guess, next to the headshot. The 55 set in particular is just not really my cup of tea. 56, I guess I like a little bit more because some of these are kind of interesting. But I did pick up my first three today. I just wanted to show them to you really quick. I popped in my LCS. And they really didn't have any 56s for the longest time, but I think they re-upped or maybe bought a collection or something. And I saw a box of them in there with a lot of top-loaded cards. It was probably good 50 or so in there. I was like, oh, I'd love to look through those. So I picked out my first three. And again, these are the kinds of cards that they kind of jumped out to me they just look really cool. I'm not going to be by any means collecting a set or anything like that. I don't really have a strategy right now with vintage, so I just finished the 54 set in kind of ridiculous fashion. My last video, or one or two videos ago, I just talked about how that happened. But so I'm kind of in not no man's land for collecting, but which is probably a good thing. But I'm just picking up anything that kind of speaks to me. But so I picked up my first three 1956 cards today, and they're all probably VGEX, I'd say, maybe even EX, 4s and 5s. I got this one for $10. This is Wayne Terwilliger of the New York Giants then. It's just a super cool shot of him sliding into home there. Card number 73 in the set. Honestly, I don't really know the nuances of the 56 set because it just really hasn't jumped out to me. Or in the past, just hadn't really been of interest to me. And again, as an entire set, it still isn't. But you have to, it is unique, that's for sure. And I love how they still have that font or typeface for the position and team. And I'm guessing the name even might be the same from 1954 and in 55 actually. So those 3-year stretch, they kind of had that distinct lettering on their cards, and to me that just speaks classic vintage. So cool shot there. If I see interesting New York Giants and Yankees cards, I'm always going to give them a look. And if they're at a decent price, this is Joe Collins, first baseman for the Yankees back then, although I think he may have been platooning at this point. This is also in pretty good condition, at least a 4, I'd say. Could be even a 5. I picked this one up for $12. This one and the Terwilliger both list in PSA's price guide, which I was looking at the time. I wasn't looking at eBay. I was wasn't looking at comps on eBay. It was just more of a curiosity thing. 15 is what they list them currently as 5s. So, and I got this for that for 10, this for 12. So, and these are definitely more than 3s, and I'm not going to be getting these graded, but So, definitely it was a very fair price. I think he probably easily could have sold Joe Collins for, at least 15. So, and I didn't. They were actually the prices were on these top loaders. I actually got them off on them before I took the cards out gingerly, took the price tag off, put them back in because they're not going to fit in. I didn't bother trying the sleeve and the top loader. So these are actually not sleeve; they're just in top loaders, and I just kept it that way because I'm not going to be getting them graded or anything. But a pretty nice card. Joe Collins of the Yankees. Cool. Again, another interesting action pose. And then this one of Frank Thomas, the 50s Frank Thomas from the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now this one is listed for as a 5, it's listed for $40. So I'm guessing it's part of a short print series, but I only got this for 10. And the reason I got it for 10, I'm guessing, is because of all the gum stains on it. So, and it's off center quite a bit too. But I don't think there's any creases in here. Actually, I'm wrong. There is a crease in here. I'm looking at it right now. There you go. There it is. Bam, right across. I guess I must have been blind when I was looking at it earlier today. That's totally fine. But the reason why I got this card was because I'm going to send it out to him to sign it because he is apparently a TTM legend. And when I saw that, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to grab it and I'll send it out to him. And he is, I think I saw he's 93 years old. So, but he is still signing pretty regularly. So I will send this out to him, and $5 I think is what he wants. So hopefully he'll turn it around for me, add it to the collection. So there's 356 cards really quick. Now I have to look at these one more time and just make sure I wasn't completely blind and these have creases in them too. I don't think these did. There were a few that did have them and I noticed them right away, but for some reason I didn't see it on Thomas. I thought it was only because of the gum stains, but yep, had a crease in there too, and that's fine. No big deal. I got it for $10. So, and if I get it autoed, that'll be totally fine. But, so, just wanted to show that, I finally have a few 56s in my collection. Picked up 3 hobby packs from the Platinum Anniversary set there as well. It was actually a brand new box that he opened. So, I just had him pick out 3 that, it's like, pick me on a winner Bobby kind of a thing. And see what he did for me. 1 out of 8 chance for an autograph since it's a brand new box. 24 packs in the box. And we've got something in here. That's cool. Nice. Should we save it for last? I don't know if it's not going to be the black and white mini diamond, so it's something different because that one's only in the light box. Yeah. Indulge me. We'll save it for later. We'll look at that one a little later. I'll just keep this off to the side there. Let's see what we get in these 2. Oh, sorry about that. I hope you're all wrapping up a great week here. I was going to mention one last thing about the 50s in terms of why I'm titling this 50s fun. I am finally, in case you've watched some of my other videos recently, and if you have, thank you very much. I posted probably over a month ago, the 5 cards I was going to send out to SGC for my second batch of grading. And that was all the way in early July, and I finally managed to just send them out literally today. So I wanted to put that out there because 3 of those cards are from the 50s. One was a 52 Gil Hodges Topps. One was a 54 Topps Ted Williams in pretty nice condition, hopefully. I measured it, and I don't think it's trimmed, but we'll see. And it also had a 57 Roy Campanella. So I just wanted to mention I finally got those out today, and the reason I held back was because shortly after I made that video, PSA announced their pricing strategy for the National, and so I was just waiting to see maybe if SGC was going to come down in price, maybe even significantly for a while. So I just sort of held back, and then they kind of released their thing about at the National show grading or some pre-grading or something, and sort of that was like their last bit of promo stuff before the National came. So I was like, okay, I'll get these out soon enough. But in the midst of that, I was also picking up my my Ernie Banks and Hank Aaron in the span of a month to finish that 54 set. So I was kind of occupied with other stuff there in terms of my card stuff. So, but I did finally get them out today. So I'm hoping they come back in like a week because they're turning them around really fast these days because they're not getting inundated, I guess, quite as much. PSAs they're getting a big submission again, and so SGCs are going down. But I think SGC has established itself even more in the last year or so, especially even though they were well known already and been the one of the originals. But I'm not that concerned that their card submissions are going down. So because their quality has been really good, and lots of people, content creators, are talking about that. So that gives me confidence with SGC, and I'm not really looking to sell any of the ones I sent. They're going to be for the PC. So without further ado, let's see what we have in this pack. It looks pretty basic. So Rafael Devers, Dominic Smith, Manny Machado, and Shogo Akiyama. Thanks for bearing with me there if you're still watching with me sort of talking all about that. But we'll open this last pack here, and then we'll go through that first one that has some kind of parallel in it. All right, what do we got here? Reggie Sanders, and this looks like a basic pack too. And there's a Trout, that's good. All right, Trout, let's leave him up later. Sparky Anderson, I don't have this one. I'm not really collecting the set, but every time I'm going to pop in my LCS, I'm going to pick up a few of these packs. I think they're going to be just fun to rip for a long time because there's so many players and there's 700 cards in this set, so it's just always going to be a fun little rip. And I think the prices are going to continue to come down on them. So yeah, I think it'll be like I would much rather rip this than like Series 1 or 2, just because you're going to see some names in here you haven't seen in a long time in a card. Rookie Dean Kramer, so nothing too special there, although Sparky was kind of a cool card. And Trout, actually. So let's see what we got in here to wrap up our video. Lonnie Smith. I have his autograph. I got his autograph in an Archives a couple years ago. Topps Archives auto. Just a regular fan favorite. The Drake Cronenworth rookie. Okay. Pretty cool. This is a 21 set, so that's a rookie card. Cody Whitley rookie. Reliever for the Cardinals. He was actually, I got him in a chrome break last year, cheap, because he's still probably, I don't even know if he might be in AAA, but I got a gold chrome auto of his, so see if you can do something, in the on the Cardinals or somewhere else as his career goes along. I'll always have a soft spot for a chrome auto to 50. So, rookie auto. Let's see who we got on this card without further ado. Is this numbered to 70 maybe? I think this might be numbered to 70 actually, but don't quote me. Oh, upside down. All right, let's see who it is. Oh gosh, it's Bucky Dent because I have his autograph. I know the picture. Pretty cool. Very nice. All right. Yeah, I actually purchased a Bucky Dent autograph base auto from this set. When I saw he was signing, I just thought, well, that's super cool. I want to get one of those. So, and I got it for like $15. So it is numbered to 70. 3 out of 70. Very cool. Like that a lot. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. We'll end with a little 70s action to go with our 50s fun. Thanks for watching, and have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.